Maureen, what can you tell us about the Back to School Shuffle?
Well, Back to School Shuffle this year is Wednesday night, August 12th, from 5 to 7 p.m. The tickets will go on sale at 5 p.m. at the Masonic Lodge as usual, and still the very reasonable price of $5. Can you believe that? Where can you go for $5? We have just over 30 vendors, so the kids will come in and pay and get their ticket, and they will go through in the Masonic Lodge where we have some of the vendors set up, and every vendor is going to give them something for a back-to-school surprise. Then they'll go out the door and down one side of the sidewalk all the way down to as far as the library, and then come back up the other side. So between all of it, we have just over 30 vendors for these kids. So it's like trick-or-treating. They get their bag, and they go and get all their goodies, and they love it.
And they get some steps in, too.
Oh yeah, so do the people, the adults that are with them, you know. And I'll tell you, the adults, the parents, the grandmothers, whoever brings them, they're just as excited as the kids, because it really helps them with their back to school supplies financially. We all know that everybody's in a bit of a crunch here financially, and it does make a difference that for $5 you can end up with 30 plus, you know, something or others for back to school, and the kids are proud and the parents are like, oh, thank you.
As they say, it's the most wonderful time of the year, for the parents at least. Betty, for as long as I've known you, you've been a part of Dana and the Back to School Shuffle. Well, it's been decades, correct?
It has been decades. Don't ask me how many. But I've been involved in the downtown forever. I grew up in the downtown. My dad opened his store here when I was 2 years old. So it's all I know is downtown North Attleboro. And I married a guy who also grew up in downtown North Attleboro. So it's part of our heritage. It's what we do. It's what we love. We love our town.
And how important, especially in this day and age, Maureen talked about the cost of back-to-school goods and downtown merchants and vendors stepping up and helping out the kids. How important is a group like Dana to a town like North Attleboro?
It is so important, and it shows the generosity and the love that everyone who has a store downtown and is involved really cares about the kids and the people in our town. And we want our kids to go to school prepared and ready to tackle everything they have during their school year. And it's a way to help families, especially during this time when people are suffering and don't have the money for the extra things. And we're going to give them the best. And we couldn't do it without all the participants and how generous they are that they participate and do this with us. It's nothing better than seeing those kids' faces as they go down the line. It's wonderful.
Decades added and decades more, we hope. We have a crayon with us. This crayon is named Linda. You might have a twin by the name of Strawberry Shortcake.
I do, as a matter of fact. I do have a twin named Strawberry Shortcake, yeah.
So is there a costume you don't have?
No. Yeah, a couple of them, but no. Okay. Pretty much not for Dana. Dana, I have costumes, so. And for me, for the Strawberry Shuffle, being a crayon, I'm crowd control. I make sure that nobody goes out of the lines, and that everybody stays away from the street, because we are at Masonic Lodge, and we just kind of keep things under control, and the kids have a great time. And quite often, they're so excited by the time they come back down the street, they're finding me and showing me all the goodies that they got.
That's awesome.
Aww. Yeah, so it's kind of fun.
Absolutely. She was Strawberry Shortcake, and now she's the Crayola Crayon for the Back to School Shuffle. The date again, Wednesday, August 12th.
August 12th, 5 to 7 p.m. And I'd also like to take just a moment to say thank you.
Linda.
That's okay. To say thanks to all the vendors that are participating. You know, where would we be without them? They really make or break the night. And also to the Laughing Shield comic book store, because they're our sponsor for the Back to School Shuffle. He's always thinking about the kids and always willing to give, and we really appreciate him helping us out.